Yeah, diamonds are literally like not actually worth anything, but what the store that sells it to you values it at.
Exactly.
Talk about it with Gatica. We are here live and direct. Do you see who I got? The Hiphop advocates are in the building. Round of applause. Round of applause. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I am John Fix.
I'm Erupt.
I'm Dead Music.
We are the Hiphop advocates.
Yeah, let's go.
Hiphop advocates, thank you so much for coming by today. Welcome to Studio Square Recordings.
Thank you.
How was the travel?
Horrible.
Yeah, I know you're on the other side of Queens, right?
Not the middle.
The middle?
Yeah, not only that, the weather's crazy.
Yeah, no,
Today
yeah.
was a shitty day.
A lot of accidents on the LIE.
But we're not gonna let that affect our vibe. We're here for fire vibes only. They had me on their podcast, and I must say, it was one of my favorite interviews that I've ever been interviewed on.
That's what's up.
And I want to be totally honest with you guys. I totally have been using your segment, and I hope that's okay with you.
What's up?
That's what it's about.
Okay, yeah. No. I'm saying it here. Like the picture thing. It's so fire.
It's
that was
fun.
you? That's you? Yeah, I've been using it, and everybody loves it.
Each one teach one. You know?
Yes,
Ooh,
but
yes.
I'm giving credit where it's due. These gentlemen are the ones who put me on, you know what I'm saying? We can bounce vibes off of each other, right?
We all get ideas from one another.
There you go.
We actually started a new segment, bars with whoever the artist is.
Oh, yeah.
And we got that. I mean, we didn't get it from anybody, but it got influence from one of the artists that we had on.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you gotta.
We all give and take each other, you know what I'm saying? Like.
And what I'm gonna take is, for our next episode, I'm gonna take that 9x12 sheets of paper and I'm gonna use that. You're gonna see me with a big,
with a whole script.
yes.
With a whole script.
I'm taking that.
They're, you know, tugging my chain. What do you say?
Or yanking.
They're yanking my chain because I have so many questions for them today. Should we just get right into this?
Good.
All right, so for the people who don't know, the Hip Hop Advocates is a platform for artists to come on, talk about their journey, and these guys have a great way of researching the artists that they have on and kind of making them feel important, right? Like when I went there, I felt like I was like some superstar. Like they looked me up, they was pulling videos, like it was a whole vibe. So thank you. I know for me, it made me feel special. So I can only imagine for someone, you know, another artist getting to go on your show.
That's the goal right there. Just to highlight everybody that's there, because everybody's creative, everybody has talent, and we just want to let the people see that.
Where does your show air so that the people can?
It's on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Usually on Tuesdays.
So make sure you stay in tune. So I want my audience to get to know you guys a little bit more. Okay. So we're gonna play a game. You know how I feel like it's like on TikTok or Instagram that it goes viral where like couples, it'll be like, who's more this? Who's more that? And you point.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I had a feeling you were gonna do that.
Really? Well, here you go.
You know, marriages and couples break up after those shows, right?
Well, let's see. This is the truth of the test. This is the test. So, these are gonna be lightning rounds. We're doing lightning rounds, and we're gonna get to know you guys a little bit better. Don't look at my questions.
That's why I sat here. I'm trying to cheat.
Yeah, he's such a cheater. Who's the most likely to take forever to make a decision? Who's most likely to become a famous artist?
Ooh, word, give it a fix.
Oh, okay, look at that team effort. They giving it to. Who's most likely to get lost? Who's more likely to get a fight on the internet?
A fight on the internet, probably me.
He's hot-headed. My man Erupt is hot-headed.
Who's most likely to be up first on Christmas morning?
Shit.
Erupt.
Probably me. I'm always the first one at every event.
Last but not least, who is most likely to have something named after them? Could be a monument, could be a disease.
Oh, yeah,
the figs.
Damn. Yo, you caught that
figs? Yo. You got the figs?
Damn, I want the figs, bro.
The ferocious
Yo, that
figs.
just gave me an idea. I should remake the Vapors.
Oh, the
They
fig.
called the Figs.
All right, so guys, obviously you have a podcast. You guys do your thing, so I'm sure you are up on trending news situations like that. So I figured I'd throw some trending news and get your feedback on it. See where you're at with it in life.
Absolutely.
How do you guys feel about Trevor Noah leaving the Daily Show?
Oh, he's leaving? How did you
Yeah.
know? He already left?
No, he's made his announcement and he's leaving. I believe the date is December 8th.
That's on Comedy Central, right?
Yeah, he made it through Trump presidency, pandemic, post-pandemic.
So he took over Stewart, right? What was his name?
Yes.
The main guy.
He was dope.
Yes.
I liked him.
Yeah.
He took over. It was iffy because of the UK accent.
Well, he's South Africa.
But he has that
He
accent.
has
Yeah.
that London.
Australian.
Yeah.
No,
London
it's like
shit.
London.
I think that's the African accent.
Is it? Nah.
Oh, damn. We don't know shit.
But I do know that he's stepping down because he wants to pursue comedy more, stand up, and get into that.
Yes. Oh, so you knew already.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I work around it.
He will be
Yeah.
missed.
He will be missing.
I like him.
Is
I
it
like
bad?
him.
Yeah, he was dope. And he grew out his hair too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a plus.
Yeah.
I was feeling the afro. We keep it natural.
Yeah.
Word up.
All right. Let's ask a question. Who do you think lost their job today? So last week during Cardi B's birthday party, apparently Jamie Foxx showed up to Cardi B's birthday party with his posse, you know what I'm saying, ready to go to the club. They walked him in and basically walked him out and was like, we don't have room for you here.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
He was tight. I saw that.
He was tight. The cameraman got him, but Jamie was professional. He didn't curse nobody out. He didn't say anything.
Yeah,
but who do you think lost their job?
Probably the manager
Of
of the club.
Promoter.
the
The
manager?
bouncer, I want to say. Whoever's
'cause
outside.
Whoever, I mean, right, because there's, especially in New York, there's...
They're not in
the
New York. I
capacity
believe it was in
limit.
Cali.
Oh, that was in Cali?
I
thought
believe it was in
that
Cali.
out
It's a
here.
different monster, Cali, right?
Well, regardless...
LA.
Yes.
Crazy.
But regardless, they, you know, they have, what do you call it, capacity limits and shit. So that's what, you know, usually...
But it's Jamie Foxx.
I know.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I'm not trying to know. They should have let him in and
Yeah.
kicked some other niggas out.
Right.
You know?
So,
You know,
who do you
because
think lost their job?
I'm thinking promoter.
I'm rethinking this. Somebody in security.
I would think the door girl,
Yeah, the doorman.
the doorman, right?
But that's
Yeah.
usually the promoter, right?
No.
Usually
No.
on
The
front.
promoter's inside.
Inside.
All right, so
That was deep. Shit. you
That
got me-
was
got me
deep.
sweating again.
yeah, yeah. Well, we'll lighten the mood. We'll lighten the mood. We're gonna switch over to something that I like to call "Let's Argue."
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Drama.
But you know, usually, no disrespect. The people I have on my show are usually a little bit younger than me, so I can feel like I actually can have a real conversation right now, right? So we can argue, and don't take that as offense. I'm not calling you old.
Yeah.
She's dating us, man.
We're gonna do what I like to call "Let's Argue." Recording something off the radio was better than buying the cassette.
Most definitely, because it was
Hell
cheaper.
yeah.
Free 99.
$3.99.
Okay, no, I didn't know because you know you guys
I
like
used to do that
hip hop,
every
like
day.
you would buy like you come from an era like me where you'd buy the cassette, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, getting it off.
Oh, yeah.
I used to buy cassette, the big 12 pack, 24 pack. I used to dub from Master Flags, DJ
Yeah.
Clue,
Yup.
and I used to sell it like it was my mixtape.
The DJ, old DJ Clue.
And on the
Old
pause
DJ Clue
button,
mixes.
I used to, so it sounded like a little scratch. I perfected that shit.
Matter of fact, what I used to do, I used to get the Nas, but this is a little fast forward. I used to get the Nas album, and people would ask me for, yo, can I buy it off you? Make me a copy. I used to take one of the songs, drop a verse on it,
Wow.
load it up, and
Remix it?
give it. Yeah,
Remix
yeah. I've done that a few times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how you like track 6 is crazy, right? I'm like, yo, this shit was hot, but they would never like figure out it was me. But hey, now y'all know.
Wow.
Well, that was illegal, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, word.
You know, hip hop advocates advocating. Cereal goes in first, not milk.
Cereal
first.
All right, we're not arguing.
Cereal
Hell
All
first.
right. Some people, you see?
Who does
you
that?
see? Milk in first?
All day.
I like to
Wow.
measure my milk.
With the cereal.
Yeah, how much
how
cereal
much-
I got.
How much more goes in depending on how much cereal you stack up?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's argue, and this is kind of a main topic that
We
I
ain't
want
argue yet.
I want to argue.
Well, let's get
Yeah.
to something. Of it.
Let's talk about it. Is clout chasing being a social climber, or is it like marketing, or is it just whack?
All of the above.
I think it's whack. It's trash.
All of the
Cloud
above.
chasing is definitely whack.
It's definitely a marketing tool.
But
for
yeah,
nowadays.
I guess there's a way to do it correctly, and there's a way not to do it. You know.
Can you elaborate? What would you say is a bad example of clout chasing, and what is actually marketable and smart?
I would say like if you went to the club and you saw Drake, you took a picture with Drake, and now you're like, yo, I'm with Drake, yo, we're gonna hang out next week, and like you're making it seem like that's your man's.
But you're not. That's not your
Yeah,
man's.
yeah.
He just took a picture with
It's
a fan.
definitely cloud chasing.
That's
Sure.
clout chasing.
That's corny.
Yeah, that is corny. You know, like people got caught.
But that's how people sometimes, at the same time, people
Samuel-
market themselves.
Samuel L. Jackson
Like that.
was in an airport, and the dude was like, "Yeah, let me take a selfie." Took a selfie. He was like, "Yo, chill on my man Samuel." Samuel L. Jackson went on the comments like, "Fool, that was just a picture. I don't know you." Now he looks like a dick, right?
Yeah.
Remember the whole Bow Wow shit?
It's
That he was
definitely
like, yo, I'm
on
on a
the
private
Bow
jet,
Wow.
but he was like, he was faking it.
He was in a jet, like right. He was in there.
Yeah, but it was bullshit.
Bullshit.
So
Clout chasing.
sounds like it's all of the above.
All the above.
But wait, so Drake came out in an interview and he basically said like we manifested or whatever, like that they had like some dream car and like for the video they had rented it or something stupid like that. Like it was not him whatsoever, but him pretending to be like that, like it gave the illusion to other people, then that created an illusion, like, and it was like the perception of faking it till you make it.
We talk about perception all the time.
Yeah.
In the industry, that's what it is about.
So that's what I'm saying, like, are you whack for doing that? Like, all these Instagram models and stuff, yo, I seen some girl in the comment, like, she had like 150K, bags here, planes here, and it's like, yeah, bitch, but you don't show your house. Where do you live?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is all pictures.
Sleeps on a mattress.
Right, in the projects, like,
No furniture.
right.
Furniture. No
So,
bed frame and shit.
I don't know.
I guess there's a positive and negative with it, but
But that's the thing is the perception. You have to look the part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even with rappers.
Yes, I forgot which rapper came out, and he was like, yeah, I used to wear fake jewelry. Like, straight up, like 4 fake-ass chains.
Yeah.
I see that.
Ocho Cinco, he's a football player, he's ex-football
Yeah,
player. He
that's
wears
what
fake
shit.
watches, fake jewelry. He's like, look, why? I have the money. I know I have the money to buy, but why am I gonna spend money on something that someone could, rob me or try to kill me for?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Bitch.
Yeah. And then you got these iced out watches, they depreciate.
You're
So
not
what's
getting
the
your money
point?
back.
Yeah, diamonds are literally like not actually worth anything, but what the store that sells it to you
Exactly.
values it at.
Exactly. Yeah, no
I
doubt.
learned that when I was trying to sell my engagement ring.
Wow. Man.
Yo, I know my ex-husband paid like 7 G's for it, and when I went to the store, they were like, "Oh, you got this at K's? Oh nah, that's like $300."
Wow.
I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah.
How?
I have the credit card receipts. Like, look, that shit was 7 G's, and he was like, nope, that's what K's told you it
You
was
couldn't
worth.
even trade it in.
And I was like, how's that legal? And then he told me a law that it depending on how much the diamond store pay in rent, if they pay a high rent, like I forgot the threshold, but after they reach a certain threshold, they're allowed to sell you whatever they want for however much they want, as long as they maintain that rent.
But what about the size of the rock, the cut, right?
Right.
The clarity.
Where it was made,
Well,
like the
it's-
type of, so it's just, it's a great industry we're in, isn't it?
What a crime.
Right?
What a crime.
Well, that wraps up my let's argue. We didn't argue,
Damn.
but
I was really hoping to get something. I was getting repped up.
well, we didn't have you sweating anymore, so.
I know.
You dried out.
Cool down.
How's the DJing coming along?
Oh man.
Still working on it. Still building.
Oh, all right.
You need to come back to give them some more inspiration.
Still building
Alright.
my, what do you call it? My catalog, my song music
Okay.
catalog,
Well, whenever you're ready, I could share some record pools with you, give you abundances of music.
We actually, on the Take One video, it looked like I was DJing, but I wasn't doing
The
shit.
perception.
It's all about perception. It's all about perception.
They're like,
You see him
I
like
know,
on the
I was like, I
video.
know this is definitely not how you fucking cut.
But here I am, cutting shit up.
And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, yeah.
That's good.
But it's still working on it. It's a work in progress. We're building.
So I see the three of you as a unit are making moves as well. I heard you have a little show coming up. You got a vibe coming?
Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
Talk about it.
Tormenta Telethon.
Okay.
Yeah, hurricane relief for Puerto Rico and DR. Yeah.
Hey.
It's big. It's for the community.
Yeah. Shout out to Rachel La Loca, invited us.
Definitely.
She's gonna be a guest on the show too.
Awesome. Rachel La Loca. Sounds crazy. I like it already. When is that show?
That's the 18th. That's on Tuesday coming up.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of. It's mostly comedians. So we're gonna be standing out. You know, a little hip hop movement is gonna be there, holding it down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good, real good.
For sure.
It's gonna be real fun. I might bust a joke out just while we're there. You know,
Might do a little stand up.
Try a little comedy. You know?
Yeah, why not?
DJ wasn't working. Now
Hey, you know, you gotta just keep trying. You gotta keep trying.
Shut up, I won't make a fool of myself. I'll just rap.
That's always good. Is there anything else you wanted to make sure everybody learns about you today? I know we got to know about you a lot through all of my very intense questionnaires.
Well, we want one thing. We just recently dropped an album, which is self-titled "The Hip Hop Advocates." So you guys can go check that out. We got 2 videos for it as well. Take One video and Merry Go Round. You guys will really like it, especially if you're hip hop heads.
Definitely.
That hardcore shit.
Yeah, we air on Tuesdays. We kept it with the Tuesday theme. Back in the day, albums used to drop on Tuesdays. Used to run to the store, number numbers.
When did this start, guys?
Shit.
During the pandemic or right before?
Well, the show part, yeah.
Well, the artistry as well.
2006.
Long time ago.
Who came up with the idea?
We used to just rhyme. We met Real. Shout out to Reels.
Shout out to Real. He a real one, you heard?
Real one.
Real one.
And we used to record at his studio. He was partners with our man Maniac.
Maniac, Incredible. He was rhyming. We were rhyming together, and we were always together anyway. So we just started rhyming together, and then we stopped. He kept going, and then we just picked it up.
Okay. Yep. What do you guys enjoy more, creating or watching the final product?
Definitely creating. I love creating.
Yeah, the creative part. I think that's it for me. Yeah.
I love making shit up.
And we'll come up with one idea, and then we'll build off of it. We'll each have an input, and it'll start like this, and then when we're done, it'll be like this. And it's great because we all have a share in it, and it feels good to work that way.
And a lot of great arguments.
Yeah. Me and E always, I'm on one end of the spectrum, he's always on the other, and my man is usually in the middle. So we're always able to compromise and get to where we need to be.
I'm advocating now. I'm always playing devil's advocate when it comes to these two.
I'm very structured, and I want to plan everything, and everything needs to be perfect. He's just like, let's do whatever.
Let's freeball it.
Yeah, and I'm like, hell no, we can't do that. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
So
I'm the man without a plan, but with it.
So maybe that's why it works.
Yeah.
That's why it works. God damn it.
What's the goal? The ultimate goal for you guys?
Shit.
Do the show full time.
The sky.
Yeah, that'll be lovely. Full time. That'll be our full time job.
Yeah, we love. I mean, honestly, with the show end aspect of it, since it's not out, you don't see that anymore out there as far as on major television. Is artists being showcased like Rap City used to do, but everybody if they have it, they're doing it for big artists that are already known. We love finding artists that nobody knows about. Bringing that out to the forefront because that's how we learned about a lot of these artists that we now grew up with. They came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And now it's like everybody's being cooked and microwaved, and then they're being brought out already, they're already fucking, served already. It's about hip hop.
Dile.
Hip hop advocates, you heard it here first.
No fucking flip flops.
No flip flops, no microwaves. Ain't nobody serving people over here, you heard?
Yeah.
Make sure you shout out your handle.
De La Music.
At Airfry Rock.
At John Facebook, y'all motherfuckers that shit on private.
At the Advocates.
At the Advocates.
At the Advocates.
At the Hip Hop Advocates.
Hip Hop Advocates.
You
Get
got
in
it?
tune with their podcast. It's fire. And if an artist wants to be featured on your show, how do they go about that?
DM us.
Yeah, the DM.
Shoot a DM.
DM us.
You know?
They're advocates. You heard Hip Hop Advocates. Make sure you get in tune. I'm here every Saturday, 8 p.m. Latino Mix, and we only bring fire vibes. You heard?
Meow.